Today I'm explaining about other tools in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so create new. Okay, so this is my artboard. Right. Yesterday already we have discussed about this graph tools. Okay. Next, after graph tools, here we have artboard tool. Okay, so artboard tool, actually what is artboard? So already in intro I explained you, artboard is the page of the Illustrator. Okay, so this is artboard, this white area, displaying area, it is artboard. Okay, suppose if you click that, the dimensions and the name of the artboard, it is displaying. So this is artboard 1. Okay, so if you observe this this panel, control panel, okay, so we'll understand about the details and all. Okay. Yes, see there here the size is artboard size is A3 size. Okay, so these are all the default sizes. So B5, B4, iPhone, Apple Watch. So these are the different sizes of the artboards. And here this is the orientation. Suppose this is portrait and this landscape. Now it is in landscape. You can click this. It is vertically displaying. Okay. Okay. And here this is the new artboard. You click here, so automatically you are adding the new artboards. So adding all these. Okay, and here you can delete this. Suppose you can delete by selecting and pressing this delete button. Okay, now here give the artboard name. Suppose here can give the name, suppose my art board. Okay, so the same name here it is adding. Okay, next here it is the move copy artwork with the artboard. Suppose if there is a work artwork, so you can move with the artboard, move a copy artwork with the artboard. And here this is the artboard options. Suppose here you can click here, so there are the artboard options. So they're telling the width 420 mm, 297 height. Okay, and this is X value and the Y value here. In the same presets, artboard presets here also displaying, and the same orientation vertically and horizontally, and proportionately. If you want this proportionately, you can drag this proportionately, it can give the changes. Okay, the show center mark, show crosshair, show video safe area. Suppose one by one if you click there and you can say okay, these marks are displaying safe area, safe margins, video settings and all. Okay, okay, now you can uncheck this. We don't want this. Okay, so fade region outside artboard, so you can click them, you can keep them. Then suppose say okay, because we don't want this. So fade region. Okay, outside artboard, suppose okay, see this, and now you can click on that again. Okay, update while dragging. See, when you drag this, it is updating that the white patch. If you don't want, simply you can off them, then it can be a normal. So always try to keep this as it is. Okay, so this is, and here the options, the artboards, 3 artboards. So press Alt, drag cursor to duplicate artboard. Okay, so press Alt to drag. Suppose Alt and drag, you are duplicating artboards. And the same way here, this is the reference point of the center point of the artboard, and here you can change the values of these artboards. So suppose here you can give some number, according to that it is moving that side, and here also you can give, suppose the other number, it is changing according to that value. And suppose this is the width, see, so, and here I am giving again 250. See, so that means what, this is the artboard value, so 250 by 250 mm. So accordingly you can move, or otherwise you can increase this. Okay, you can add the increasement, so automatically the values are adding. Okay, the same thing here, the right side and properties, the same values are displaying here. So this is x and y value. Okay, and this is the height and width of the artboard. So this is here, if you change this, so automatically it is adding 500 by, suppose 500 I am giving. See, this is your artboard values. And here if you see this, suppose the artboard, new artboard you can create, and suppose this is the same value, my name, so I gave the artboard name. So here also you can give the name, and here it is a new artboard you can create by pressing here, and you can delete also, the same thing here. Okay, the control panel, the options are given as it is in properties. And here the options, custom and letter and legal, tabloid, A4, the options are there. And again the orientation, portrait or horizontal, so you can use this. Okay, so move artwork with the artboard. If there is any artwork, so accordingly when you move your artboard, so with that artboard your artwork also can move. Okay, so here artboard options, there is an artboard options, the same options. Okay, already it is there, the same options here again. So rearrange all, suppose the same thing here again, the rearrangement. Okay, so suppose here by clicking this, you say this, it is moving into this alignment. Suppose again if I click on that, okay, and give this arrow mark this side, change to left to right layout, and say OK, it is changing into right. Okay, and the same arrange by row, grid by column, and grid by row. Okay, so 3 by, I am giving the increment of this, so suppose 25 here. Yes, see, accordingly it is changing. And now here what I am giving, I am giving suppose here also 25, the gaps it is spreading, increasing the gaps. So artboards generally sometimes you want to work with the number of pages, number of artboards. Okay, so that case you have to create, or otherwise if you don't like, if you don't want, you can remove them also. Okay, the same way here the panels, beside the layer panel there is an artboard. So here also it is displaying the number of artboards, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4. Okay, so click any artboard, So automatically that related artboard is selecting you. Okay, and suppose you can give the double click on that, you will get the artboard option. So again it is repeating. Okay, okay, and then here this is rearrange all artboards. Suppose by clicking this, okay, this is rearranging all artboards. Suppose see this 4. Okay, yes. Now here we have other options there. Suppose you click here, suppose after clicking the artboard, yes, here you can create the new artboard by clicking. Okay, and here duplicate artboard, so you can duplicate. Delete artboard, you can delete that. Delete empty artboards, suppose you can delete all empty artboards except one must be there. Okay, and here suppose you must select this. The artboard options, again you will get these options. This is commonly we are getting this. Okay, so these are rearrange all artboard, means if you have many artboards, then you can click here, so automatically they'll arrange. Okay, so these are the artboard topic. So it is very easy to understand. Artboard is nothing but a page. Okay, you can create as per your requirement how many pages you want, and you can use them, and you can save those artboards also. Suppose here you can create number of artboards, and you can save that. Okay, anyway you can click here, so it is fixing that artboard. Right, now we can delete that, create new, and here A3 size I'm taking. Yes, next here we have the other tool, slice tool. Okay, Shift plus K and slice selection tool. These tools we use in a web design. Okay, so web designers with these tools, they cut the image into slices and they save for the web usage. Okay, so this is how to use, how to cut that. You can open any image. Suppose this is, okay, okay, this is the image. Select this tool. Okay, and suppose you can cut this, Control Z. You can cut this, and again you also cut this also. So slices, 2 slices, and suppose you can move this slice by slice selection tool. Okay, now you can save this. Suppose here export, save for web, because see these two. Suppose here JPEG high option, so white, it's okay. Save. Selected slices only, because 2 slices I selected slices only, and save. And on the desktop images only, save. Okay, now you can check this. Suppose in images, see this is selected. Okay, These are the old ones. To check this again, I'll save this again. So export as, okay, sorry, web export, save for web legacy. Okay, here JPEG high quality and selected slices only. Okay, then this is okay. Save. Just only desktop. Yeah. But I saved 2 selections. It is not showing 2. Yes. Yeah. Now I'll save this. Export for web legacy. Now these are the all user slices. Yes, this is selected slices, and save. Yes, replace. Yes, yes. Now see these two slices. So web designers, they cut the image, they cut the design area into pieces, slices, and for the web interaction, for user interface experience, they cut that, and they link those the slices with the HTML language. So automatically this will create the user experience, this interface, user interface experience. Okay, that purely it is related to the web design. It's not coming into our area. Okay, so anyway, you can remove them. Select this and remove them. Okay, and so what you do, clear that. So next to what you do, there is a hand tool. Okay, so this is very easy to understand. So with the hand you can rotate, you can move horizontally, vertically, anyhow you can move your artboard. Okay, and suppose here other tool is print tiling. So print tiling is basically to decide your print area. This will help. Suppose to decide your print areas, we use that. Yeah, take anything, digital matching. Yeah, this is okay. Okay, so then select this print tiling. See, this is the area I'm selecting. Okay, and now what you do, from file and printer, here the in print options, so there are visible and printable layers are there. Okay, so visible and printable layers, and here this is the reference point, the placement of this. Okay, so keep it center and don't scale, and here tile imageable areas. This is the tile imageable area, and tile full pages. Okay, and suppose you can give the done. Okay, done. So this is the area you are going to save, and you can export this image. Export as use artboards and desktop, the export. Okay, make it you can click on that. So this is, just a minute, what is this? Yeah, this is different. Okay, this the same area, it is coming into saving. Okay, and suppose here you move this one side, one portion. Give the options, print options. Okay, 2 page and measurable area, tile measurable area, and you give this. Okay, and suppose make it done. And you can export as give the number. Now you see this. For the both before and now saved things. Okay, so you can choose this. I'll explain deeply properly in when you design assignments. Okay, and preparing for the saving or printing. I'll explain about these options, print tiling and print options. So, because otherwise now you will get a more confusion it can create. Okay, okay, so then after this this is over, hand tool is over. Then here we have a zoom tool. Zoom tool is very common, it's a normal tool. Suppose clicking on this tool, okay, one particular area, so this corner you want to make zoom. Okay, and suppose left mouse, you can in backwards you can drag, it is going to be smaller, and in right side, your side, if you drag, it is going to be bigger, and in back it is going to be a smaller. Okay, so zoom tool. Then suppose you can use control minus and control plus also for zooming. Okay, so we can drag manually, or control plus and control minus also we can use. Then so here the values also, here the showing the values, you can make it 100%, otherwise make it smaller. Okay, so as per your requirement we have to give all these options. Okay, so this is very simple, the zoom tool. Now here we already, I explained you about this is color and the gradient color, It's a none, means you don't want any color or anything. So here it is draw normal, and this is draw behind, and this is draw inside. What all this? So I'll explain this. Yeah, any interesting picture you can take. I think this is very big. Yeah, on A3 I can place from desktop and from my reference images, from the reference images. Okay, place. Yeah, because this is a very big size, you can make it smaller. Really it is very big. Okay, you cannot require the transformation would have one objects too large. Yes. So you can delete, and you can take another picture. So place here. You can take any pictures here. Yeah, this is the picture. Okay, here what we are doing, it is telling what draw normal. So you can draw normally, and here draw behind. Suppose here change this color into blue and click here already. So draw behind. So by clicking this, you can draw automatically behind that. See, we choose this option and draw behind, and this is what draw inside. So by choosing this, you can draw by inside. So suppose here I'll give one example. It's very easy to understand that. Draw one. Okay, and suppose by clicking the draw inside, give the text. So design, and you can change this color. Okay, so it is drawn inside that object. Okay, and I'll show you one more thing. Yes. So the drawn inside shift D to switch modes. Okay. So here we can bold. Yeah, it is drawn. Now see, it is drawn inside that. So because it is acting as a mask. Okay. So about masks, the coming classes I'll explain more clearly. Okay. So these are the things today. So I discussed about with you. Okay. So with today's class, all tools we covered. Okay. So by practicing, you also will understand about all the tools, and practically we use them in different assignments. Then only you'll understand more clearly. Okay. So if you have any doubt, please ask. Thank you.